afternoon and welcome to everyone who has joined us live this afternoon. Very nice to see everybody. My name's Hilary Woodhead. I'm NAPA's Executive Director and this is Natalie Ravenscroft, our Wellbeing Support Manager here at NAPA. We hope everybody is well. Thank you for stopping and spending 20 minutes or so with us as we update you on who is NAPA. So we've put this, we thought we'd come on live and just answer your questions about who we are and what we do and how we can support you, how we can support activity providers and care teams working across health, housing and social care to better support the people that they work with. So a little bit about who we are. We're a charity. We're a national charity. We all work remotely, so we're all over the country, and we have a head office in Buckinghamshire in Amersham. We support at the moment about 3,500 care services. So we're a membership organisation, which means that care services join the NAPA movement. They become NAPA members, and as part of their membership, they're able to access a whole range of benefits. And the member is the setting. So if you are an activity provider or care worker, a nurse, an OT, and you're working within a service, the service can become a member, and then you can become an affiliate member. So you are able to access all of the benefits that NAPA membership has to offer. And every year we enhance the benefits. So we're about to launch our membership offer for 2023. So our new renewal year, our new year for membership starts on the 1st of April. And so all of our new benefits will be launched over the next few weeks. So do make sure that you're signed up to NAPA News, and then you can find out all about the new benefits for the next 12 months. We're also, as the association, we're also a professional body. So we set the standards for training and qualifications for activity providers, and also we lead the way in terms of expectations from care providers, people who use services, their families, their friends, about what should we expect from activity and engagement in the services that we're involved in. So any questions that you might have about activity and engagement, about the future expectations of activity and engagement, the qualifications that we suggest staff can access, the professional development opportunities, you can get in touch with NAPA and we'll do all we can to support you to deliver your service. We're also a learning provider ourselves, so we have a professional development pathway, which will take you from induction right through to NAPA recognised activity professional status. And we do have a number of activity professionals now across the UK and thousands of qualified activity providers. Please find out a little bit more about that. You can follow us on social media, but you can also have a look on our website. We have a whole area that's dedicated to professional development. Alongside the professional development program, we also work with individual organisations, so we can come in and support you to work with your teams to better understand the importance of activity and engagement, the value of activity and engagement, and how to support your staff, the whole team, the whole home, if it's a care home, to support the people that you are providing services to, both residents in care homes, their families, but also how you might be able to work with other organisations, community groups, etc. as well. One of the other things that we're very proud to do is that we're also a research partner. So we work with a range of academic organisations, institutions to find out about best practice, really. What is the evidence around activity and engagement? How do we know what works? And we're learning all the time about how best to support people. So we have a number of research projects that we're involved in at the moment, and a whole range of other research projects that will be starting in April this year. So if you're interested in becoming involved in research, please get in touch with us and we'd love to tell you a little bit more about that. We also work with partners on projects, national projects, regional projects, and international projects as well. You may well know about our kind of main annual programme, which is Arts in Care Homes, and that has its own dedicated website and National Day in September that you can get involved in. So please do find out more about that. But if you have a project idea, and you'd like to work with NAPA, please drop us a line. We'd love to talk to you about that. So Natalie is our wellbeing support manager. She runs our activity support service, and our activity support service is absolutely free at the point of contact. So anybody can call the support line. The support line is one area of the support service. Anybody can ring the helpline, drop us an email, and we hope to get back to you within 48 hours. It's very busy. And very popular. But please do drop us a line. Please do ring us up, and we'll be happy to help you. Any topic at all related to activity and engagement. Do you want to say a little bit more, Natalie, about the activity support service, particularly the monthly forums?
Yes, of course. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So the support line service here at NAPA is a space, a confidential space for anyone that's working with activity provision. So whether you're in a care setting, whether you're in a community service, or whether you're NHS, it's an opportunity for you to contact us and just really have someone on the end of the phone or an email to mull over ideas, help with resourcing, searching for stuff, or just a general chat, as Hilary mentioned. But along with the support line service, we also run a monthly forum group that meets. You don't need to be a NAPA member for this, and it's called RAIN, and it's Resources Activity Information Network. And that first session is regrouping on the 21st of March at 4 p.m. And you can book through our Eventbrite page. It's a free ticket. You just book to say you come in. If you don't make it, that's fine. But we do hope you can join them every single month. And it's an area for skill sharing, conversating with other activity providers around the UK, and some internationally sometimes if they join us. And it just feels a real supportive kind of environment. You know, sometimes we can often feel quite isolated in this role, and we often see, especially within the NAPA Facebook support group as well, people that want to share and take ideas away. So please do reach out to us. We all love here at NAPA to help and take that 5 minutes away from our busy schedules to share our knowledge and our skills with you guys as well.
Thanks for that, Natalie. I appreciate that. And just in terms of the NAPA benefits, just to give you a couple of ideas of what NAPA benefits involve at the moment. As I said, we review them every year. One of the key areas of the benefits, it's one of many, but one of the key areas is the practice development platform, the Shed. And the practice development platform provides guidance for you as activity providers, for your managers, for your colleagues, on how to support the people that you provide services for in a range of different ways. So it really helps you to think about inclusive practice. And there's lots of guidance, templates, tips on there, toolkits. There are also, and this is perhaps what it's become known for, but isn't all it is, thousands of activity ideas and resources for you to download and use. So it has a range of different offers as part of the platform that you can access as a NAPA member, or if you're working in a NAPA setting. If you are having any problems getting into the Shed, you just need to contact us. So it may well be that there is the login is your membership number. So if it has to be your most recent membership number. So if you're using one from last year, you just need this year's. So make sure it's the current number for your membership login. Any problems with that, you can drop any of us a line, either through our social media channels or directly to our email addresses, or give us a ring and we'll sort that out for you straight away. So I think we've already started to get some questions. We're streaming live today across YouTube and Facebook. So we're collecting the comments and the questions centrally. Have we got the first question? Bob, who works for NAPA? Well, we do. I'm the executive director. Natalie is the wellbeing support manager. I'm responsible for the charity and all of our work, but I am also accountable to our board. So as a charity, we have a board of trustees who govern what we do. So we have responsibilities as a charity to the Charity Commission, and the Board of Trustees oversees every single aspect of our work to make sure that we're working to our charitable aims. So there's myself and there's Natalie, and there's other members of the team. We've got about 9-10 members of the team that work to provide all of our services. So although we're a national charity, we are actually quite a small team. There's only 10 of us at the moment. And that ranges from our comms and fundraising manager, Gianna, who's here in the background here. She'll be waving even though you can't see her. We have Sue, who heads up our professional development team, and Anka, who's our training and comms administrator. We also have a comms officer, Beth, who's responsible for all of our social media. And we have an activity advisor called Terry, who is also a working AP that supports activity providers in practice. And we have Karen, who is responsible for all of our finance processes here at NAPA. So we've got, as I say, we're a small but very close-knit team, enthusiastic and busy, doing all we can to provide the services. We also work with a range of associates. So we have people who will help us to support us to deliver projects, to deliver training as well. And they work very closely with us. And you can find out all about all of the team, our associates, our trustees, our ambassadors and advisors on our website. So we have a page dedicated to the NAPA team. If you'd like to find out more about us, please do just drop us a line. We're not often asked that question, are we? So
No.
thank you for that, Bob. That's who works for NAPA.
It's also important to point out as well, pardon me, on that web page, you will also find out whose NAPA's pets are. We have a dedicated space. We're all big animal lovers here at NAPA. So if you'd like to add your pet to our web page, then there is an area on there for you to have a look. But yeah, if you're interested in what pets Hilary keeps in her house, I'm sure you can go and have a look at Skittles, the cat on NAPA's page. So it's a bit of fun for you to take a look at. But yeah, we'd love to hear your
Absolutely. And we even have pet of the month, don't we? So if you've got, we'd love to hear about your pets too, as we know that pets as companions play a big part in people's lives, and so we role model that here at NAPA, and we'd love to hear about how you're using animals and pets in your activity provision too. So well remembered to mention the pets. I think there's another question. This one is from Todd. Who is the membership for? This is a very good question, because we have what we call NAPA membership, which is for the setting. So the service, the organisation. So that could be a care home, a dementia cafe, a day opportunity service. It might be a hospital ward, an assisted living scheme, etc. A hospice, a nursing home. And the people who live within that service, that receive the service, obviously benefit from the membership. But the member itself is the service. And then we have affiliate members, who are the activity providers that work within that service. So I hope that answers your question. We also have NAPA recognised suppliers. And NAPA recognised suppliers are organisations that provide services to support activity provision. So they're not NAPA members, but they're recognised by NAPA as being value aligned and providing person-centred opportunities for activity and engagement. And we have a directory that you can find on our website, and you can find out, I think we've got about 30 recognised suppliers on there at the moment. Again, that is reviewed every year. And we have a formal process for recruiting and recognising those suppliers that's reviewed annually. So if you are a supplier yourself and you'd like to find out more about that, or if you're looking for suppliers, you can have a look at our directory on the website. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Todd. Gail, great resources. Thank you. What else do you provide? Natalie, do you want to just say a little bit more about, we're obviously well known for resources, but what else NAPA members can access?
We provide a wide range of things that NAPA members can access, really. I think quite often what we hear questions around is qualifications around wellbeing and activities. And is there something specific that activity providers can can find or study on. And that's including regular updates of our skill sets, you know, from small online courses, which we've got some launched at present on the Eventbrite page. Please do go and have a look. You know, just a couple of hours to focus on your personal professional development. And then we've got the actual core qualifications. I also think within NAPA, within the membership, we have the activity providers advisory group, which is another opportunity for activity providers to get involved in areas that they possibly might not engage much with, i.e. research projects, writing articles, blogs, and learning them skills. You know, you don't come into the APA group and we set you off writing blogs and articles, but being given the opportunities to work with certain members within our team who have that skill set, and sharing that as well. And then I think, like we mentioned before, connecting with tips, tools, ideas. For me, I think it's just an overall umbrella of support as an activity provider. There's so many different areas in which NAPA can help with: consulting, training face to face, the conference. You know, that's a big thing for activity providers, I feel, is the opportunity to all come together in a space of like-minded individuals and learn what's new in the sector, what's coming out, what is working well. And then the NAPA awards as well. I think, you know, that recognition, we have so many awards out there, but to have it purposely for well-being, activities and well-being, I think is really important. So there's lots of areas that the membership stands for and what the benefits are.
I think we're really focused, aren't we, on recognition and celebration. It's a really big part of what we do. We really value what activity providers contribute to people's lives. And I think the NAP Week, which you just had a couple of weeks ago, National Activity Providers and Professionals Week, starts the year really kind of sets the tone for the year, and launches our year of. This year, it's the year of connected communities. So there'll be lots of things for you to get involved with over the next 12 months to do with your local and national and international community. But I think you're right. I think that making a space for a celebration every year just for activity providers is so important, and that's open just to NAPA members. So nominate yourselves, nominate your colleagues, ask your managers. Don't be afraid of sharing your great practice. You know, it's really important that we celebrate the excellent work that we know is happening right across the sector in the UK. We will be launching this year's awards process probably in March, early March, with closing dates, and then the awards ceremony in October, which this year will be face to face again. So we've had a couple of years, haven't we, online, but we're looking forward to face to face awards ceremony this year. So please keep in touch. Please check NAPA News. Please keep looking at the website for updates on all of those exciting things. And I think what you said about the short courses and the conference is also really important, Natalie, because the short courses, it's that continuous professional development. We all need space sometimes, don't we? Just to reflect, to think about a particular topic, a particular theme, to chat to people who do a similar job in a different setting. Team training is great too, but those short masterclasses and courses that we have, and you can just book onto them on Eventbrite, there's a good discount for members. You know, they can just give you that opportunity to sort of step outside of your practice and your setting just for a couple of hours, meet other people online, find out about what they're doing, and just focus on doll therapy or reminiscence or, you know, the use of pets, whatever it might be, as we're talking about pets. Just to really help us think about our practice a little bit and take that bit of time for ourselves. Really important part of professional development. And all those courses are certificated. So if you have a portfolio, if you're collecting evidence of your professional development, they're really handy little courses, I think. And I enjoy going along to them too. And I know you do, Natalie. We have a mixture of guest trainers and delivering some of those courses ourselves. So have a good look and see if there are any that take your interest. And if there's something that you're looking for that isn't there, drop us a line. Everything we do at NAPA, absolutely everything we do, is in consultation with you, with our members, with people that want to become members, that are interested in who we are and what we do. And with our partner organisations too. So let us know what resources you need, what training you need, and we'll do all we can to develop that and co-create that for you.
And I think that's really important. I think that's really important to get that, what you've just said there as well, Hilary, about co-creating. As the association, as the National Association for Activity Providers, we really do build everything and create everything and provide everything based on your feedback. I mean, myself and a lot of the team have been working activity providers. So what we aim to put out there is not things that provide you with, is not stuff that is going to give you extra work. Absolutely the opposite. We listen to what you tell us you want. We follow what you need. We have the APA groups. We listen to the RAIN. We group network. We have the support line service. We're in total consultation all the time with activity providers all over the globe. And we take best practice from other areas, and we put all that into everything we have for you. And the same with the training as well. We hear what it is that you want, the running themes, and we build them around what you need. So I just think that's really important to get that across, Hilary, that everything is based on the feedback from our members.
Absolutely. We've got a question here from Dee. Hiya, Dee. It says, do you provide short courses as part of the subscription? So the subscription, you can subscribe to NAPA for free, and that is through NAPA News, which means that you get regular updates every week on what's happening across the sector in terms of activity and engagement, and NAPA's news as well. So that's a weekly update, and that's completely free. And we have a resource page on the website where all of our free resources are launched. So, for example, the Jubilee resources, or the coronation resources that are coming, just as two examples. There are lots and lots of free resources on that page, and that you don't need to be a NAPA member to access any of that, and that's the same for the NAPA the support service and the support line as well. So we fundraise as a charity. We fundraise to provide those services for you free of charge. As part of your NAPA membership, you receive a discount on qualifications. So you can become a qualified activity provider if you're a NAPA member at discount. And you get a discount on the conference and all of those online training courses as well. But you get your e-learning for free. So as a NAPA member, the short courses that that are provided as e-learning modules, they are free of charge as part of your membership. So the short answer is yes. Some of the courses, the e-learning courses, they're free. And all of our other courses and programs of training and qualifications are provided with a discount for NAPA members. So please just drop us a line, Dee, and we can talk you through exactly how to access the discount if you are a NAPA member already, or how to support you to become a NAPA member if that's something you're interested in.
And I think, just to point out, if you're looking as a NAPA member, where is my discount code? How do I get my discount code for my training? Please log into the shed, and there is a lovely image of a pig on the beach with his sunglasses on, and it says discounts. If you just click on that, it looks like a money back. If you click on that, that'll automatically give you a discount. You don't need to go via the Eventbrite page, so it gives you a discount through there.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that great question. This one is from Sadiq. How is NAPA going to help me in my everyday role? So we're not sure what your role is, Sadiq. If you can just pop that into the chat. But I think if you're an activity provider, then everything we do will help you in your everyday role, from resources and ideas and guidance and top tips, right through, as we said, to qualifications and training. If you are in a member setting and you're not an activity provider, you can access all the activity that NAPA membership can access. So you still got free e-learning in terms of induction. You can still access the shed. You can obviously still access the materials and the discount for training. And anything to add to that in terms of the everyday role? Natalie?
Yeah, I mean, we've got lots of toolkits available at present as well, especially around our catering team, your catering teams and your home managers and the activity providers, and collectively working together. And there's lots of stuff in the resources and toolkits toolbox, sorry, in the shed for front of house teams, admin staff, night teams, and let's not forget the family members and our visitors and volunteers. So there's lots of things that can help you every day within your role. But if you'd like to discuss it more, if you're looking something specific, if you want to discuss what role you're working in, then please do drop us an email or a call, and I'd be more than happy to guide you through what we have available.
That's great. And I'm not sure if Jana has popped this in the chat already, but we have a toolkit, as Natalie said, for working with your manager. So if you're a manager, it will help you work with your AP. And if you're an AP, it'll help you work with your manager, Sadiq. So there is a fantastic, there's lots of information there. Again, we consulted with managers and activity providers about what are some of the challenges, but also what do we know works well in terms of that working relationship. And just during NAP week, we launched the toolkit, which is all about activity providers working well with their catering teams. So those two toolkits are they're fairly new, and they're based on current best practice. So again, just to give you some examples about different roles and how that integrates with activity and engagement. So lots of information about the whole home approach in the shed as well, isn't there? And as you said, night team. So have a look, have a dig around. If you can't find what you're looking for, give us a nudge and we'll send you in the right direction. I think we might have one more question. Oh, this one is from Jim. My manager says my activities need to be more inclusive. How can you help me? I mean, I think one of the things that just comes to mind really is that the way in which we provide information, support, and advice at NAPA is always from the point of view of a person-centered approach. So everything that you will access through NAPA's various services will always help you understand where you're coming from, but what the individual person that you're supporting needs. So the inclusive practice, really, the starting point for inclusive practice is that person-centered approach. It's recognizing what you know and what you understand, but also some of the areas that you might not be as knowledgeable in, so that you can learn the facts, you can understand difference, and hopefully support people in a way that really is inclusive. So particularly since we opened the shed just over a year ago, we've developed a whole range of resources that will help you develop your inclusive practice, whether that's to do with supporting people in terms of their sexual orientation, if it's to do with supporting people in terms of their faith, their belief system, their culture. There is a whole range of resources, hundreds of resources, to really help you think in an inclusive manner and to make sure that you are supporting people in a person-centered way to access activity and engagement. So, I hope that there's lots available to you there. And it's not just about getting the resource. You might, download the Pride resource, or you might download the Passover or the Eid resource. I mean, there's so many different resources that really help you think about equality, diversity, and inclusion. But what we're here to do is to support you with the practice. So get the resource, but then give us a ring, drop us a line, share your challenges, that is a real sign of strength, to be able to say, I've got this great resource, but I'm not really sure what to do with it. I'm not really sure how to put it into practice. There'll always be guidance in the resource, but there's nothing better, is there, than talking it through. If you can't do that, we hope you can with your manager, with your colleagues. We're here to provide that for you, and that is outside of the membership. So if that's a free resource, we'll do that as well through the activity support service. If it's from the shed, then obviously get in touch as a member, and we'll do all we can to help you with that. Anything to add to that, Natalie?
Yeah, I think a lot of the feedback we get through the support line service and through the APA group and the RAIN network is the fact that, it is an area that everyone's not an expert in everything, and that's absolutely okay. And the whole idea of us providing you with toolkits and guidance and information and resources is so that it's designed in such a way that it's a snapshot into something, that you're not reading loads of context, and we're not trying to teach you give you a history lesson or an RE lesson or an English lesson. It's literally what you need to know in a nutshell, what you need to think about, and how we deliver that. And that again is based on the feedback from all these groups, all these support networks that we have at NAPA, that have said, I'm not an expert on bonsai trees. I always use that one. I'm not an expert at bonsai trees, but we've got a resource that will give you that quick over history of where bonsai tree started, the hobby. what you need and what you do. And it's the same within the whole resource packs as well. So if you're looking at EDI, and you want to celebrate Eid, for example, that's one of the resource packs available in the shed at the moment. I wouldn't personally know anything about the celebrating of that festival, but that resource pack would give me some clear information, things you should know, who to connect with to find out more, links to educate myself further if I want to or if I feel I need to. So it's all about that information coming together and it being easy accessible, but
Yeah.
also easy to take in by you guys.
That was a really great question and a long answer. I hope you
Yeah,
got all of,
sorry.
hope you got all of that. No, I'm just really aware of the time. We've been live for half an hour, which we know from you because you've told us is you just want half an hour on an afternoon such as this. So we'll stop now. But just to remind everybody that we have launched our community discos. So this is a part of our year of connected communities. You can get your ticket for the first community disco, which is taking place on Valentine's Day afternoon. It's just £10 a ticket, and everybody in your service can come along for that £10 a ticket. So, please buy your tickets, come along, support us. We need your help so that we can continue to deliver all the free stuff as well. But we really want to get to see you on an afternoon online, all your communities together, all our community together, your community too, for us to enjoy an afternoon of disco dancing for Valentine's Day and feel the love. So thank you, Natalie, for your time this afternoon.
Thank
Thank
you,
you to
Hilary.
everybody who's joined us, and we will see you very, very soon. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.
Bye.